Hey guys! Today we are going to solve an issue that seems complicated, but that I promise to make it easier. How to put together your definitive financial plan in just 10 minutes. If you think this is impossible, stay with me, because I will show you that it is simple, practical, and powerful. Shall we go together? Step 1. Starting at the base. Understand your reality. Before anything else, you need to understand where you are. It's like planning a trip. You can only choose the destination if you know where you're starting from. Let's go. Write down your financial goals. Stop and think, what do I want to achieve with my money? Choose up to 3 main objectives. Examples: buy a house, take a dream trip, create an emergency fund. If you don't have clear goals, money will slip through your fingers. With goals, you give direction to your plan. Understand your current situation. Take paper, cell phone, or a spreadsheet and answer. How much do you earn per month? What are your fixed expenses? Rent, electricity, transport, food. How much is left or missing at the end of the month? Example: earnings, 3,000 fixed expenses, 2,200. Leftover, 800. Don't have any leftovers? All right, we'll resolve this in the next steps. Step 2. Organize your spending. Control is the key. Now that you know where you are, it's time to organize your expenses. This is the most important part for anyone who wants to get out of trouble. Use the 50-30-20 rule. This rule is super practical. 50% of your money goes to necessities: housing, transportation, food. 30% goes to desires: leisure, gifts, travel, Netflix. 20% goes to saving and investing. If your budget is unbalanced, more than 50% in need, maybe it's time to rethink some fixed costs, like moving to a cheaper place or cutting transportation expenses. Nothing left to save? Time to identify financial leaks. Identify financial leaks. You know those small expenses that add up to your money? It's time to eliminate them. Subscriptions you don't use. Order delivery very frequently. Impulse purchases. A good idea is to write down all your expenses for a week. This helps you see where the money is going and cut out what doesn't make sense. Step 3. Pay yourself first. Take care of the future. Here's the millionaire's secret. Always pay yourself first. This means that, before paying bills or spending on a daily basis, you set aside a portion of your income for yourself. That is, to save and invest in the future. Start with what you can. It could be 10%, 5%, or even 2% of your income. The important thing is to create the habit. Example: if you earn 3,000, start by setting aside 300, 10%. Can't get 10%? Start with 100, 3%. Create an emergency fund. Your first objective should be a reserve for unforeseen events, such as repairing your car or covering a month without work. The ideal is to have 3 to 6 months of your fixed expenses saved. Example: if you spend 2,000 per month, your reserve should be 6,000 to 12,000. Invest in the future. After creating your reserve, start investing to achieve your goals. Don't know where to start? Tesoro Direto, CDBs, or even an account that yields more than savings are good initial options. Step 4. Goals and consistency. Train your money. Having money is not just about earning well, but about managing it well. To do this, you need clear goals and consistency. Divide your goals by deadline. Short term, up to 1 year. Something more immediate, like buying a cell phone or paying off a small debt. Medium term, 1 to 5 years. Traveling, changing cars, paying off a larger debt. Long term, 5+ years. Buy a house, plan for retirement. Write down your goals and set values and deadlines. This makes the goal more real. Create automatic habits. Automate as much as possible. Set up an automatic debit to save on the day you receive your salary. Use financial tracking apps to track your expenses. Over time, these habits become routine, and routine becomes financial success. Step 5. Adjust your plan. Regularly, money is like a GPS. If you change the destination, you need to recalculate the route. Therefore, your financial plan needs to be reviewed periodically. Review every 3 months. Ask yourself, am I able to follow the plan? Did I manage to cut unnecessary expenses? Has my income changed? More or less. Adjust as needed. If your income has increased, increase your savings and investment percentage as well. If your income has decreased, review fixed expenses and priorities. Remember, adjustments are normal, but never lose focus on your main goals. Last step. Now it's up to you. Now you have a simple step-by-step guide to creating your financial planning. It doesn't matter if you start small. What matters is getting started. Planning your finances is the key to achieving freedom and security. If you liked this video, share it with someone who needs to organize their finances and follow our channel for more practical and fun tips. Until next time.